Today we got hit with an absolute fucking stinker of an article. So, YouTuber Dark Viper AU came out by saying that he was going to make a video coming out within the next week talking about how all reactionary content makers are bad and how they ruin small YouTubers and chances and all that. And dude, he is just wrong. So, I just want to start off by saying that reaction content YouTubers are not bad people. They're not. They don't take away from anything, and whatever he says in his video, and I'm very curious to watch it when it comes out next week, and I'm pretty excited to see where it goes. It's most likely just going to be wrong. He released a 14-page Google Doc slide on Twitter today, talking about how he will expose reaction content. And here's the tweet that he put out. All reactors are bad people. They exploit others to benefit no one but themselves. Collectively, they have stolen millions of dollars from actual creators and have stopped countless of thousands from having a career. He's just wrong. There's all kinds of channels that people can prove that helps, or that people can prove get help from exposing and people reacting to their content. If you make good content, you will have a lot more people. Like, don't get me wrong. You need to have good content, 100%. That has to be what's going on. But you also cannot expect people to not want to react to your content, you know? Like, it's just fucking crazy how he can do this. He just basically goes on and the comment section was fucking trashing him, okay? It was just destroying him. And he is basically saying how, like, if you react to content, you're a bad person, which is wrong. Like, you're not a bad person. And I should know, I do reaction content on stream. You can find my Twitch down below if you're interested. But, like, it's not, like, I don't have the words for this. And what makes it, I think, even worse is that he exposed, quote-unquote, YouTubers for being the same as sexual abuse victims. Dude, what? What? How are people who sexually abuse others, or not victims, I guess people who commit sexual abuse, how are people who commit a heinous crime of taking something from another person so sacred, the same thing as someone who fucking watches content on YouTube? Why is someone who sexually abuses someone the same as Pokimane watching a video with 30,000 people on stream? Now, he calls out by name, especially saying here, creating actual content takes time, energy, and creativity. If you do it all yourself, you'll quickly get tired, burn out, or run out of ideas. The exporter class, and then he specifically calls out XQC, Hassan, Pokimane, and Moist Critical. We use this unpaid labor to avoid this expense and therefore draw the maximum viewers and revenue from actual creators. They will, of course, then upload this stolen content to their YouTube channels as well to further maximize profits that would otherwise, again, go to actual content creators. Each of those creators earns an average of $20 million a year on the backs of unpaid writers and content creators, who do not even get asked whether they want to be unpaid interns in these enterprises of exploitation. Yo, if Charlie's making 20 mil, or Hassan is making 20 mil a year, or Pokimane is making 20 mil a year, sign me the fuck up. I will gladly stay doing this content and react to random people's content for free. I don't give a shit. What? Dude, even Charlie came out and told him that he was wrong. And this guy's a fan of Charlie. Like, he's been known to be seen in Charlie's chat, which he made his new video, or which he talked about in his new video tonight, which I will link down also in below. It's just insane to me. I just don't understand how this dude can, one, leak this script and expect people to not be mad at him for this, and then call out content creators, especially content creators that he likes. Does he not realize that Hassan lets people make money off of their YouTube channels? And I believe Charlie does as well, like the fan-made channels. I believe they both allow people to make money off their channels. He's not losing anyone. Or no one's losing. And the entire fucking, like, conspiracy and why he's so good at this, or why he understands it, is because he understands capitalism. As he says here on page 4. You might say, but I have heard X content creator who is fine with reactions. What you are ultimately saying is, why do people participate in react capitalism even if they hate it? No, dumbass. Nobody's saying that they react or that they're acting in react capitalism. I don't have the words for this because like he's saying shit that no one who is a content creator is complaining about. Like Charlie mentioned in his video, and I know that this is probably not like the best evidence to use or whatever, but he mentioned it, so I'm gonna mention it. There's all kinds of channels that Charlie watches and looked up that is like old content that gain thousands of followers because someone recommended the video in chat. And it's insane. If someone pulls 11, 12, 30, 40, let's say 40,000 people in chat, you know, total, like the average Hasan or Pokimane stream does, then who the fuck is going to lose out? Like, if they make high quality content, how are they losing out? I don't understand. Does this dude just not use common sense? And I'm sure, like, he has some major evidence or whatever, but, like, he's wrong in what he's saying, and he doesn't understand it clearly. It's just... But I will admit, and just like other people have admitted, this statement right here. Reactors are lazy people more interested in free labor and generating profit for themselves than other. I will agree to that slightly. I will admit that being a reaction content creator is way lazier than making your own content. 100%. It's definitely not like requiring of much work, and it's not requiring of much effort. You just sit here and you make jokes about a video that you're watching. I know because I do it too. And hell, even sometimes I just sit and watch and I don't comment on the video. I just sit and watch. But I'm not going to say that they want free content. Fuck that. That's so wrong. And I don't know. It just really, really, like, confuses me. Like, even here, he's talking about XQC, Hasan, Disguised Toast, etc. We're recently gambling with the careers of tens of thousands of people in order to stream hundreds of episodes of TV shows, cartoons, and anime. Who cares, man? These companies aren't losing out on anything. They, like, the whole DMCA thing, it's a fucking scam anyways. They're losing out on literal pennies. It's just, it seems like the people who are complaining about this, just like Charlie said, the people who are complaining about this are the people that don't have this issue. The amount of people who gain views from their content based off of someone making or someone reacting to their content is so crazy. Take Ordinary Sausages, for example. Dude makes sausages out of almost anything. Charlie, as he mentioned in his video tonight, was talking about how he used to watch his content all the time, and the dude went from having like 3,000 followers to 700,000 in a couple weeks. Or there's a bunch of channels that XQC used to watch and that Hasan watches, and it's just it just really hurts my brain to think about, and it pisses me off that this dude, even as a small content creator, I don't get the average amount of views that people say. I get like minimal views. And I put in the work. I could obviously do a little bit better because I don't think I make the best content. But he's complaining about him. About what he has. Let's see, what is his Dark Vipers content? I feel like it's at a decent amount, you know? So let's just, I'll do this live on the reaction. Or in the video, I don't care. What is his... Oh, what's this? He has 938,000 subs? Oh, how many videos does this dude get? Huh? Or how many views? 139k, 165k, 93k. Like, just... I don't understand. And it really pisses me off that he is coming out to attack content creators that I enjoy. Like Hasan, like Charlie. And he's comparing them to probably one of the most evil crimes ever. And even when he talks about trickle-down theory react economics, dude, you don't know shit. You don't know anything. You can act like you know things, but you don't know shit. Like, I will fully admit his video, or his script that he was trying, or the point that he was trying to make altogether, whatever, is that he doesn't like reaction content because he doesn't think that he thinks it takes away from small YouTubers. He's wrong, man. Look at the last video that Charlie made. The like reaction content wise, he used a video about the darkest Redditor or something like that. The darkest shit you find on Reddit. That guy gained so many views and followers and subs and all that shit from that video. It's just really annoying, and I understand how like these streamers can be annoyed, and I shouldn't even be defending them because it's like a minimum wage worker defending Amazon. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't mean shit. But when I see someone that inspires me to make content, like Charlie, like Hassan, and they get attacked by dumbasses like this dude, it's just really fucking painful to see. And especially as someone who likes content creation and enjoys doing what I want, like, or enjoys doing it this way, it's just really painful. I'm gonna leave you with this last scenario because he is fucking crazy. He says, I want something to use in my live stream. I see a guy who's just made a video. He spent 100 hours making a video, and it would normally cost me $1,000 to buy a license to use. Without asking, I take this content and use it for profit and exposure on Twitch and YouTube. As you can imagine, nothing would happen to me. I would just be Hassan, Pokimane, Moist Critical, and XQC. While talking about the first one, which says, I want something to use in my live stream, so I hire a guy to make me something. He spends 100 hours making me a video for me and asks for $1,000. I tell him to go fuck himself and just take the content and I use to gain profit and exposure on Twitch and YouTube. Dude, you're just wrong, man. I'm sorry, but you're just wrong and you're a fucking clown. And you really need something. Like, you're awesome for, like, trying to say that, you know, you think that small creators are getting screwed. You're literally wrong, though, and it would be cool if you used it for, like, better things. I'm at least glad that he mentioned this right here, that Ludwig made a video titled, I made a secret YouTube channel to prove it's not luck. Because Ludwig's not wrong. The best way to do it is to make a YouTube channel and a high-quality content, a piece of video that is high in quality and actually good, and then you send it to someone, and that's how you network. It's called basic networking. Maybe not spend the fucking $50 that Ludwig did, you know, maybe find a different way to do it, but I don't know. It's just really distasteful, and it leaves a gross feeling in my mouth, and amount of how, like, he's throwing on other YouTubers. It just seems that he's mad he's not doing as well, I guess. I'm not entirely sure, but the dude is literally a fucking reaction channel too. Yes, he describes a reaction channel different in his, like, the top of his video, but wrong. And it really, really leaves a gross feeling in me, and it just hurts to see that people are doing this, the content creators. Yes, I will agree, it's a lot lazier and a lot, like, easier to make than the content that I'm making right now, 100%. That's why I like doing it. It's easy, it's fun, and it gets it going. But if you can use your community to expose yourself to others, or to expose, like, others to them, like, to your community, then who cares, man? Why is it such an issue for you to fucking do that? But that's about all I got. Thanks, guys.